Improving bench press and increasing chest size. Get stacked. 8 weeks to a bigger and badder chest. Increment chest size. You know the look. They clear down from your clavicles and front deltoids and connect to your lower ribcage. At the point when they are swollen and full, there is little else additionally fulfilling to take a gander at for a weightlifter. A very much created chest looks inconceivable from practically any edge, as it outlines up your whole chest area. Awful pecs, an immature chest, make everything watch messed up, and frail pecs are typically terrible pecs. While expanding supreme beast quality and expanding size are not generally interchangeable, it is entirely conceivable to get more grounded while concentrating on adding size to your chest. It will require some investment. 2 months is a decent beginning, however the standards you learn here you can use for a mind-blowing remainder, and en route, make your chest your best body part. It will take a ton of fixation, and when you enter the rec center to prepare you should jettison your sense of self. This program is about exercise quality and not amount of weight on the bar. It's everything about structure quality muscle, not winning fanciful seat press challenges in the exercise center. All the more critically, it's tied in with leaving 2 months from now with your companions asking you how you did it, how you made your chest look so full and thick in such a brief time frame. Before you do a thing, there are some essential standards to retain and follow strictly. Warm up completely before you train to stay away from injury and take into consideration greatest constrictions while preparing. A cold or ill-equipped muscle won't agreement to its full ability. At the point when you pick a load for your first arrangement of warm-ups, pick something that is embarrassingly light. Much else will be excessively overwhelming. Trust me, in the event that you do them the correct way you will get all that anyone could need: incitement. Try not to lift weights, but instead you have to comprehend that you should stretch and agreement the gathering of muscles you are preparing. When you can stretch and agreement your chest while keeping pressure on it the entire time, never releasing it loose, you simply add protection from make the compressions harder. The measure of weight gets insignificant. How hard you can get your muscles is the means by which you measure your advancement, that alongside the outcomes you find in the mirror. Try not to overstretch your chest at the base of the development. At the point when you go down excessively far, the strain falls off your mind and moves more to your front deltoids, which thusly will do the greater part of the work when the compression starts. You should feel more weight on your pecs than your front delts, and in the event that you don't, at that point you are going down excessively far. It's smarter to not go far enough than to go excessively far, so be preservationist on the profundity you use on the entirety of your chest works out. The profundity you use will change as you become hotter through the exercise and as your adaptability increments, so as you become increasingly adaptable you can extend further on each activity. Keep in mind, it is anything but a challenge to find out who can go further or be increasingly adaptable. It's an exercise. So tune into your body and understand that you are not the same as anyone else. Be a pioneer, not a supporter, and do what works for you. Let him attempt to do what you do and mess up his chest advancement as opposed to you attempting to extend similarly as him and wind up preparing your delts rather than your chest. Keep pressure on your chest muscles for the whole development. Control the stretch the entire path down and control the constriction, keeping the pressure as high as conceivable directly all the way to the finish of the development, just discharging enough strain for the weight to be gradually brought down once more. At the point when you do any activity, keep every one of your muscles tight. Hands grasp the bar tight, lower arms, upper arms, shoulders, chest, back. Keep your whole body tight so the supporting muscles give you a strong base and you can get your chest a lot harder. Attempt a weight doing this, at that point return and do it the old way and you will perceive how much lighter the weight feels and what number of more reps you can get with it when your supporting muscles are for the most part close. Outside of the response to the consuming or singing, maybe question of which whiz is actually the psychopathic executioner, Titus or Ryan, this is a standout amongst other kept insider facts in the game of weight training. Keep control of the opposition through the whole development, however give truly close consideration to the beginning and end of the development, as these are the occasions when the strain on your chest can be redirected to other muscle bunches because of an absence of fixation, and those other muscle gatherings will wind up bearing the vast majority of the obstruction starting now and into the foreseeable future, along these lines getting the greater part of the advantage, until you recover control of your chest muscles. On the off chance that you have truly all-around created and solid front delts and additionally triceps, however a frail and immature chest, then you are not a hereditary oddity. You have structure and muscle control issues that are anything but difficult to comprehend in the event that you work at it and can hold your conscience within proper limits to prepare your chest. As usual, your muscles develop after you animate them and rest. Preparing more than once per week on the off chance that you are preparing extremely hard is excessively in the event that you are a medication-free weightlifter. It might even be excessively on the off chance that you are squeezed to the nuts. You need time to recuperate and fix your body after you train. On the off chance that you follow this program for your chest days and you are not gaining ground, you are either not eating enough of the correct things, not doing the activities the portrayed way, or you are not investing enough energy recouping. In the event that you grow a recognizably greater chest after you follow this program, the first occasion when that implies you prepared your body instead of your sense of self, you rested and ate enough to develop, and you would now be able to step to the front of the class since you have the order, hard-working attitude, and minds to be a weightlifter. Week 1 and 2 warm up with one lot of 30 push-ups on the floor with great structure, going gradually, same accelerate and same speed down. Do the initial 10 push-ups restricted, at that point 10 push-ups shoulder width, and in conclusion 10 push-ups wide. Stretch your chest for around a little ways from different points after the push-ups. Exercise sets reps. Link crossover 312. In charge, do these with an even rhythm, same accelerate, same speed down, yet somewhat speedier to get a siphoning feeling so you can envision you are siphoning them loaded with blood. Remain lighter on these yet rest next to no between sets. Level dumbbell bench 310. Do these gradually with a pinnacle compression you hold for 2 seconds at the highest point of every rep. Decrease dumbbell bench 310. Utilize a similar preparing strategy likewise with the level hand weight seat. Free weight pullovers 310. Keep your elbows bowed and make a point to get your pecs through the entire development by envisioning pulling the hand weight back over your face with your chest instead of your arms or back. Do a pinnacle constriction of your pecs toward the finish of the development for around 2 seconds each rep. Stretch your chest from a wide assortment of plots for around 10 minutes after your exercise. Week 3, 4, 5, and 6 warm up precisely the same path as weeks 1 and 2. Ensure and change the activities and change the request for the activities every week with the goal that no 14 days appear to be identical. You can browse this posting. Exercise sets reps. Pec deck or cable crossover 3-8. Grade dumbbell bench or incline bench press machine 310. Decrease dumbbell bench or decline bench press machine 310. Hand weight pullovers or flat dumbbell flies 310. Week 7 warm up precisely the same route as every single earlier week. All arrangements of 15 reps are performed with 5 reps moderate, holding the withdrawal for 2 seconds, the following 5 reps quicken a siphoning movement, at that point the last 5 reps moderate holding the constriction once more. Exercise sets reps. Decay dumbbell press 315. Slope bench press machine 315. Level bench press machine 315. Link crossovers 215. Week 8 warm up precisely the same path as every earlier week. These are all supersets so each activity is performed consecutive with no rest in the middle. You can rest toward the finish of each superset so you have the solidarity to contract hard for the following set. Exercise sets reps. Decrease bench press machine and push-ups 3-8. Grade bench press and dumbbell pullovers 3-8. Follow this program tirelessly and you'll be flabbergasted at the distinction that engaged, directed chest work can make for your physical makeup and your introduction. Presently get the chance to work.